$5 grand for me to go to a seminar. Now
Oh,
at
wow.
the time, I was driving forklifts, making $12 an hour with 3 kids. So
Uh,
man, I'm like, oh my God, I'm paycheck to paycheck, man. I'm going nuts, man. So my mom said, look,
what kind of pressure was that, bro?
man, it was a lot of pressure, man, a lot of pressure. And
Wow.
then not only that, it's even worse when you hate doing something you don't like to do.
Right.
So now that alone is like mental stress.
Did you have aspirations growing up to do something else, or how did you end up driving forklifts? What happened?
Well, I always was like in the business mindset. Like at 12 years old, I was bringing candy to school, selling candy. So I was selling candy, and I was always just doing something to generate money. So I
Yeah.
learned early that I could make some money. I learned early that I could generate some money on my own. But then, I had got off track a little bit. I was raised by a single mom, raised by a single parent in East Atlanta. I chose to start hanging around the wrong people,
Uh-huh.
start getting in trouble, man. And I did end up doing a little time, man. So when I got out,
Okay.
I had to go and get a job because I
Right.
wasn't going back. And I had a real awakening because my kids came to visit me, and when they left, and I couldn't leave with them, man, it was, oh my God, that was the worst pain of my life,
Did you end
man.
up with a record?
Yeah, in the record, yeah. I got incarcerated for trafficking cocaine. So I was
Jesus.
moving pretty heavy, man.
Okay.
So getting out making $12 an hour, boy, it was killing me.
Woo wee.
It was killing me. But I couldn't go back, man. I vowed to
Wow.
myself never to go back, man. When I seen what happened, man, wow. I can still feel it, my
Yeah.
kids leaving. So, I was just doing anything I could to generate some money.
Right.
So my mom, she invested that money into me, and I was driving the forklift for a temp service. I was there for about a year.
Okay.
And, temp service, you really can't take too much time off. They told me, I said, can I take off 3 days, go to this real estate seminar? They're like, yeah, right. No, forget about it. So I'm like, oh my God, man. So I'm already living check to check.
Did you ask them, could you take time off to do a real estate seminar? Did
No,
you
I
really?
didn't say that. I just said, can I take 3 days off?
Okay, okay, okay.
I know they would have said no.
Right.
They would definitely have said no.
Right.
So, I was already fired up. So, we paid for the seminar. We already had all the information. So before I got to the seminar, man, I had deals. I had all my deals. So when I got there, they called me up on the stage and actually closed my first deal, which was a subject to deal on the stage.
Oh yeah, Georgia Rio somewhere?
Now I went to see Ron LeGrand back in '04. '04, he had a seminar called Millionaire Maker. It was a
That's right.
four day seminar, man. It was real intense. You learned all the transactions
I've been around
subject
for a
to,
long time, man.
man, that's pops, man. Hey, that's my pop, man. I love go run. But that seminar, they taught you like 4 or 5 different strategies to buy and how to sell.
Okay.
But I was so fired up, man. I brought my deals. We closed the subject to right on the stage.
What?
That was my first deal. $2,000. I had to get a seller. Gave her 2,000. I got 3,500 down payment, so I made a couple of, about 1,000 up front, $300 a month cash flow. Then after that, I done my first wholesale deal and made 15 grand, and that really blew my mind. And it was on after that. I'm like, whoa, you can make this kind of money legally? Man, this is ridiculous. I cannot believe it.
So
Because
your
where I
first,
came from,
Got my money back, and now you off to the races.
off to
right.
the races, man.
So your first deals were partnerships, right?
No, the first deal I did that on my own. They just closed it out. When you went to that seminar, if you just brought deals, they'll call them and close them out for you.
Okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. So
Yeah,
you
right
you
on the
bought the
stage.
deal, you bought the deal to them, and they basically closed it out, right?
Right.
Okay. Gotcha. Wow. So you were off to the races, and this is around 2005, 2004, 2005.
Right.
Okay.
So
Talk
I
about
was
the next couple of years. How'd that work?
so I was wholesaling like crazy, man. I was
Okay.
I was a wholesaling junkie, man. Come on, you make 15 grand. I invested $300. Cause back
Yeah.
then there wasn't no going on the internet
Right.
and posting the house for sale. We had to go to the AJC, spend $200-300 and run an ad.
I remember that.
Man, that sound real old now.
Hey,
So
hey, you don't look your age, but
thank you, man.
but
So
you would have to actually run an ad in the AJC, but, you know, and this is when people had newspapers. They had newspapers, and people would circle your ad and call you, right?
wow, that was a long time, man. Whoa, yep. So I got a call from the guy from New York, man. And I doubted, and I had to get over that mindset because now I closed on one deal was that 72, right? But that I still had to get over. I had to do another paradigm shift because I had to get over the fact that I'm going to make $15,000 and I only invested $300 plus $10 earners money. So I'm doubting the whole process. I'm like, they on the way to the close. I'm like, oh man, they're gonna find out how much I got this house in the country for. They're gonna be mad. They pulled up, drop top Porsche, came and I closed the deal. So I'm like, ooh, I made it through it. So I had the check, man. And so I went to the bank. I'm still down. I said, man, they're gonna call me at the bank. Said, no, this check not real. Bring it back. Man, I'm at the teller.
Did you
I'm
quit
going
your
to cash
job?
it. Huh?
Did you quit your job?
Oh, I had to quit. And in order to go to the seminar for them 3 days, I just had to quit. So I had my back against the wall. I had to perform.
Hold on. Okay. All right. Your back was against the wall. You had to quit. What? How did you get that mindset?
Man, I couldn't take it, man. I said, either I'm going to drive forklifts and live miserable my whole life, or I'm going to take a chance and jump out here and see what happens. Because my mom, ever since I was growing up, my mom always talked about real estate. Because one of our properties now, we turned it to Airbnb. She bought over there in East Atlanta for $30,000. Now it's worth $350,000. That was like 40 years ago. So, man, she always preached about real estate. Keep some real estate, keep some real estate. And so she got a couple of houses, and she still do the business too at 70.
So this transaction, you went to the bank and you cashed a check. You had $15,000 in your pocket. That's something you probably ain't seen since the dope days.
Oh my God. Man, don't let me get the picture. Y'all gonna crack up.
Oh wow. Oh man.
Believe you can do that. Make that kind of money, man. This the first house.
Oh, you gotta stacks on that. Stacks on that. Stacks on that. That's the young Eddie Raymond right now, man. You see that face? That's the young Eddie Raymond.
Oh man. That's
You the Eddie.
Yes.
You told him you want the cash in the duffel bag, bro.
Man, boy, I didn't know how to act.
You need the money in the account, man. You had to have the cash on you, man.
I had to feel it, man. I had to see if this real, man. I had to feel it, man.
hey, I done been there. I understand, man. I understand.
I know that's right.
Wow.
Man. And
That's
then, everything was going great. And then the market crashed. Boom.
Yeah. Woo, Jesus.
Oh, my God.
Come on.
How you how did you transition from that?
So I started doing modifications, right? And that was it, man. All that work for that little money. We was charging $1,500, $2,000.
Right.
Then the banks came in and said that's illegal for any outside parties other than attorneys to do modifications. So I got
I remember that.
That's still to this day? Is that still to this day?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you gotta be an attorney. I think you can be an agent or something, but yeah, I remember that you had to use an attorney firm to help you out with them transactions.
Yeah, or you can assist the homeowner, but they got to send in everything.
Right.
Yeah, because people start scamming people and stuff, man. So somebody always got to mess it up. So people start scamming people. So then I transitioned over to finding tenants for landlords. So I'm printing out some signs. Landlords need a tenant, put a number on that. Shoot, people calling in. We'll keep the first month rent. And they get the security deposit. We'll run all the background check and put them in there, man. So we've done a couple of those a month.
Short sale.
Doing that. And then I started getting wind of short sale. So
Yeah.
then I hired a coach, Dewan and Bill Twyford, for the short sale business. Learned that. Then we crunk up the short sales.
Yeah.
Then they came in because, oh my God, them short sales, we were getting them so cheap.
Oh yeah.
Then we'll automatically the same day, man, or the next day, we will wholesale them. As soon as we short sell them, wholesale them, boom.
That's right.
So then the banks, too many people started doing short sale. The bank said, hold up, hold up, hold up.
Bank restriction, 30-day bank restriction.
Yep, 30-day bank restriction.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Damn.
you can't sell it for 10 to
Well,
15% what you buy.
20% of the profit. Yeah,
60, 90 days.
Man, I could not believe that, man. We would
That
have
shit, a
so
couple of
much
my deals,
fun,
I had
man.
some deals before, like when that first started, I had like some $20,000-$30,000 deals, and I couldn't make more than 20% of the sales price or something like that. And I was like, golly, I had to hold it for like 60 days or something, like 90 days.
Yeah, they put all that crap in there, man. But I just found a way around that, man. I wish I would have do this a couple of doggone years ago.
So with a situation like that, I know we kind of talk about some creative stuff, but with a situation like that, would you sell your buyer to LLC, just put it in another LLC, you just set on the entity? Is that what you pretty
Yeah,
much
you just buy the short sale in the LLC and sell the whole LLC.
buyer the whole LLC, right?
Yep.
Yep. That,
And you can create one online, guys, $100, Secretary of State.
So you automatically gonna do the short sale in an LLC, you know you're gonna sell anyway. And then once you get the bank to approve the short sale, then you just selling that buyer that entity.
so Eddie, this the thing that I'm kind of getting from you, man. You know, what I realized that you are resilient.
Oh yeah, man.
And like you love this business so much that you are determined to stay in the business. And when things change around you, then you just pivot. You just pivot. Right. You just, you do what you got to do. And I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, part of this, being able to do this, is having the right people around you, correct?
Oh my God. Hallelujah. Man, you hit it on the head, man.
Yeah.
The people around you will make or break you, guys.
Yeah.
They said, let me meet the closest 2 or 3 people that you're close to, and I can tell what type of person you are before meeting. So,
I tell people that all the time, man.
And these books, man, like y'all said, man, that's one good habit I developed when I was in prison. Books, man. I read the Bible like 8 times, man. My mom's a pastor. My mom's a pastor, by the way, too.
You a pastor too, Eddie?
Huh?
You a pastor too?
And they kept telling me, people's been trying to get me to preach, and I was look, not yet. Oh, this by John Maxwell, 3 things successful people do.
What is 3 things? Is it 3 things?
3 things successful people do.
Okay. Wilson.
John T. Maxwell.
Wilson and Delano, can y'all put that out? Can y'all put that down on the comments?
Let me see if y'all can see it.
I've been meaning to get that one. Yep, I've been meaning to get that one right there. Yeah, buddy. Wow. Man,
that's
what, and guess what, guys? Like, that's what your friends, like, if you got a real friend, they should be telling you to read. They should be telling you to do stuff like that. Like, if somebody's not talking about the next book, or talking about another business, or just talking about being successful, or just growing and doing stuff, like, you really around the wrong people. Like, you shouldn't be around people that all they do is just gossip all day. All they do is talk about people's business, talking about stuff that's not relevant. Again, you could choose whatever friends you want to choose, but if you, again, I know, and I'm not calling the names up, I know I look at people, and as soon as I look at their friends and look at the people that be around, all of them hang together. They do the same thing. They dress alike. They talk alike. Yeah. They got the same demeanor. You know what I'm saying? Like, that stuff is, like, I'm telling you, it's so contagious. Like, you got to be careful. Like, for real. Like, who the people you be around, man? Because them habits will rub off on you, and you can't get them off. You can't get it off.
So Eddie, we got a couple minutes, man. Can you kind of share, and we're not giving it away, but can you kind of share a little bit about what you're going to be talking about on the 30th, man? What kind of things you're going to be talking on the 30th?
Okay, Tim. Well, we're going to be talking about, I'm going to hit a couple of different subjects. Because like I said, when I first started in the business, I learned like 4 or 5 different strategies. So I just fell in love with the business and started learning everything that I could, man. So I'll be talking about a little bit about, how to wholesale pretty houses.
Okay.
Make the same amount of, profit or more on a pretty house.
Right.
By putting under contract and putting somebody in on a lease purchase.
Right.
But, I love to stay in on like sandwich lease option. The sandwich lease option, you're leasing the property with the right to sublease to a tenant buyer. And you get paid 3 ways. You get paid by the non-refundable down payment, the option deposit, the monthly cash flow, and on the back end when they buy the property. Sometimes in the future, if you put them in a year or two, you get that back end spread.
Okay.
And we also will be talking about subject twos, another one of my favorite strategies. Because I learned, man, that in that last recession, when it crashed and I only had 3 cash flowing properties because I was wholesaling like crazy.
Right.
After that, man, I started figuring out, hey, I need to hold on to some properties because I had a friend with 50 subject twos and his life wasn't affected a bit. I'm looking at him, man, scratching my head like this.
Hey, Eddie, did he have to
Man.
go get loans for these things? Like, did he have to go to the bank?
Man, this joker had credit cards. He took credit cards and got the money out some kind of way. Some kind of way people know how to generate the money. He bought every subject card. He took the money out, filed bankruptcy, and wiped them out, and he still got the properties.
But what I'm asking you is, did he have to credit qualify for like these strategies that you're talking about? We people don't have to credit qualify for you, do they?
No, all you got to do is just have some money. See if they're behind on payments to catch them up, or if they want some moving money, be able to give them some assistance on moving money. Now everybody's not behind. I got a student now in Columbus. He just got one. And the guy, he wanted, $6,000 now, and 10 on the back end. He wasn't even behind on payments, but he just want to relocate. So everybody's situation is different. No credit. He didn't have to go to the bank. All he had was a motivated seller that said, I want to sell. Hey, they deeded the property over to his company. The loan stayed in the original seller name, and everybody's happy.
Wow. So here's the thing, like, and what we do here, man, is we eliminate excuses, right? So first of all, you said you don't have to have any credit to do this, right?
Right.
Right. You ain't got to have no credit. And I venture to say that you don't have to have money if you got the partner, right?
Nope. You got a partner, that even make it even easier.
Wow. So all you really got to do, and let's just keep it real, all you got to do is go get a lead.
Yep. Take action.
Take action.
And even if you don't have a partner, and if you don't have a sale date, you're not facing like a foreclosure sale date or anything, you can just put it under contract, market the property for a lease purchase buyer, and do a double closing. Fund the buying the deal with the seller with the end buyer money.
Wow.
So we do that a lot of time. Like when we market properties, we always have like a buyer's list. So just say we market the property, put 100 signs out. Out of that, we probably get 3 or 4 real buyers. But then, we got people that got $10,000, $20,000 down. Then we just go find properties in that area.
Wow.
So after a while, you just keep doing double closing with the money.
Wow. So
but you need to be in a decent area, guys, good areas. If you want the better the area, the bigger the checks.
Other thing. Say that again.
Better the area, the bigger the checks.
Gotcha. So family, like in this, in these type of strategies, we're not necessarily looking for the broke down homes. Okay. We're looking for the nice homes, the pretty homes, the homes that are in stable communities. Those are the kind of homes that we're looking for, because these are the kind of homes that people are willing to put down big down payments on. So that's what we're talking about here. And that's what Eddie's going to share a lot more with us on Saturday. Now, guys, I'm just going to be real with you. Eddie normally charges, but he has blessed us. He has blessed Wholesalers R Us. And, he's doing it as a friend. So I'm going to encourage you guys to please sign up for this meetup that's going to be on the 30th. Now, it's going to be a virtual meetup, so you're going to be in the comfort of your own living room or wherever you are, but sign up for this meetup on the 30th. He's going to be giving you secrets that, that me and Will, we're actually going to be with our pen and paper, write stuff down. So guys, we want to encourage you to please jump on this meetup. Brother, is there anything else that you want to say, like, what people can reach you and all that good stuff? I know Mr. Transaction Engineer, but let us know.
Okay, guys. You can follow me on all channels, Mr. Transaction Engineer, YouTube, IG, Facebook. And I'm going to end this, guys, on something y'all was hitting on today. I can't believe, because I just read this and y'all was talking about it. That's confirmation from God. When you hear something immediately, man, or the same day, man, boy, that's confirmation.
Yeah.
Thanks. Preach it, bro. Preach it.
It says, my best friend is the one who brings out the best in me. Think about what your friends bring out in you. And if it's not your best, it might be time for you to make some changes. Then one more. Change requires action. Most people wait until they feel like it to change their attitudes, but that only causes them to keep waiting because they have the whole process backwards. If you wait until you feel like it to try to change your attitude, you will never change. You have to act yourself into change. An act of your will lead you to action, and your positive action will lead to a positive attitude.
Wow.
Man.
I ain't even talking about that part about having a proper attitude. All that reflects on the same thing, like having the right attitude, treating people how you want to be treated, all that stuff, man.
We have to work on ourselves daily, man. Become the best version of us. Everybody's different. We got to become the best version of us, man.
Wow.
So do you agree, like for the people, who actually, listening and they're just trying to get started in real estate, maybe they haven't closed their first deal yet. Maybe they don't, know nothing about what we're talking about tonight because it might be over their head. What would be like the first step that you would tell somebody who just actually trying to get into business, and like what would be maybe a couple of steps that you would kind of tell them to actually take when they're just getting started?
Learn everything you can, guys, and master one strategy at a time. Don't try to do the wholesale and subject to all this at one time. Get you a wholesale deal done, feel good about that, confident in that, then just implement another strategy, until you learn it, then automate your business when you got enough money to automate it, but learn everything.
Let me ask you a question real quick. I know you said that you were doing wholesale deals, and your first deal was a subject to deal, and then of course you were doing wraps and stuff like that. What made you choose, because I know it's good money in wholesaling as well, but what made you like get closer to wanting to do the creative stuff compared to just strictly just wholesaling? Like what made you choose one or the other? Because I know you, I guess, to do a deal. If
I just learned all the strategies, so I guess that put me into the mindset of doing multiple strategies. Because my first one was a subject to, then I did wholesale. I did both of those for a while. Then I just kept implementing and studying. That's when you always got to be a student of the game. Like I still go to seminars, still invest in myself in different mastermind groups. You got to stay a student of the game, guys. You got to keep learning and get you a good mentor or a good product that you can follow, somebody that help guide you. Because I always tell people you're going to pay either by making mistakes or you're going to pay by getting a mentor. So you're going to pay regardless.
Absolutely. And one thing I respect about you, bro, man, like me and your background is similar, man. Like just having that hustle, background, streets and coming from that type of lifestyle and, then giving our life to God. I went to something to where I just told God, like, if you give me another chance, I promise I'm not going to turn back. You know what I'm saying? I just need another chance, because, I was finna be, facing some serious time myself and, just coming from, that type of lifestyle to this lifestyle. But once I learned how to do real estate, a light bulb went off and it was like over. I'm like, wow, this is the legal game. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the world? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, whoa, so I just wish that, you know, a lot of our brothers out there, man, that's still kind of doing the same thing and lost, man, that's in the street, man. Those are some of the most intelligent brothers, man, you'll ever meet. Some of the most intelligent people you'll ever meet, man. I just want them to come on this side and just know, man, like it's better over here, man. Like it's
better way.
You can get good money over here, if not more, and you ain't gotta look over your back. You ain't gotta worry about somebody. You know, I remember when I was doing that, man, like, dude, like, you were getting money and everything was good, but it was always something. You know what I'm saying?
Too much
like,
stress, man. There's too much stress.
You know what it is, man. You looking for people trying to rob. You looking for people trying to take and steal. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, it was just too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was never like fully peace. You know what I'm saying? And
no peace.
You don't want to live like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, man, I don't look over my shoulder, dude. Like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it's a blessing not to.
It come from the environments. It come from what you surround yourself around, what you talk about, your mindset, all that stuff, man. It attracts. Whatever you put out is what you attract. Point blank.
Oh, amen,
man. Out is what you attract.
Woo.
You put out positive energy. If you put out, you know what I'm saying, spiritual energy, if you're a godly person, if you talking real estate, then guess what? Deals just come to me because I talk about real estate every single day. There's not a day that's going to go by that me and Tim ain't going to be talking about a deal, or we talking to one of our partners, or we just reflecting on, you know, anything. You know what I'm saying? It's not a day that's going to go by. I'm not going to be praising God before I get out of bed, giving gratitude. I mean, all that stuff, like whatever you speak, whatever you do, you attract it. So if you're worried about why you ain't seen success yet or why nothing has happened yet, check what's coming out your mouth, check what you think, check who you're around, check the environments that you surround yourself around, check some of the decisions you make, check your habits. Habits are messed up. Check all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Once you realize that stuff needs to change and you need to, you know, develop positive thoughts, spiritual thoughts, read good books, all that stuff we talking about tonight. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this, people are like, man, I heard all that stuff before. But if you ain't applying it, it don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? So this is good, man. Like,
yeah, this is good.
I get passionate because I know, like, it works. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you know something works and you like, man, just do it. Like, stop overthinking it. Just do it. You know what I'm saying? Just get like Nike, do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, and let me just say this, it's not easy.
Right.
Like, trying to be successful, trying to be on this level, like, it's gonna be some bumps and bruises. It's gonna be some elbows getting scrubbed up. It's gonna be some blood coming out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be a battle, you know, but it's gonna be so much victory on the other end. And you just, you know, it's gonna be so much victory on the other end. The reason why you're gonna make it is because God is gonna guide you. You know, God is gonna guide you. Then nothing else can defeat you. Nothing else can stop you. And that's all you need, you know? That's all you need.
Faith and trust in God and take some action.
That's it.
And you got to get rid of them negative friends, man. I swear, man. They oh my God.
Somebody listen to this call tonight, bro, and they gonna start unfollowing people on Facebook. They gonna, and it's like going in their phone book and shit. I need to change my number, man. This person can't call me no more. I need to get from around this person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just pray that you really do that. Like, make the decision. You know what I'm saying? Just do that. You know, I look at my life, man. I look at my life real quick, and I was like wondering why a lot of certain people, you know what I'm saying, like you may have grew up with, or certain people that was around you, you wonder like why they wasn't there no more. God damn, they wasn't meant to go on the journey with you. Point blank. Nope. They wasn't meant to go on the journey with you. So stop trying to fight for relationships that's not supposed to be there. Point blank. When God told me that, I said, enough said. I ain't fighting for no more relationships. If you don't send them God, then forget it. I don't care no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I only want relationships that you send me. And he might clean house. He might clean house.
Oh yeah, I've been a witness.
And you look up and like, dang, where this person come from? You pray for those relationships, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. You hit it on the head, man. Guys, we hit it on. Hey, it's all about mindset, man. Because once you get around them different people in different environments, you just start to transform, man. Your life become better. You become different.
Absolutely.
Because we're here to evolve. So you still thinking, got that 1995 mentality, and it's 2020.
I know, right?
It's over with for you.
Like, man, that dude's still doing the same stuff he was doing 10, 15, 20 years ago. Like, dude, come on, man. Like, Talk about some 2020 stuff, man. Like we in 2020 vision. We ain't in what Deanna said, not 95, like 95. Like, dude, I was in high school. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, I don't even remember what I was talking about in high school.
So long ago.
Some little boy stuff.
Some
That's
foolishness.
Selling candy, what you said earlier.
You selling candy.
Huh?
I can't still talk about selling candy.
You look.
Oh, heck no, man.
Selling houses.
Man.
It makes sense. Like, come on, dude.
That's how you get left behind, man. You got to constantly grow, constantly evolve. Evolution.
That's real stuff. Look, man. Look, we listen. We got some good comments, man. You know, one I just want to pick out. Nietzsche said, "You guys are on fire. I can share this with my brothers back home who are selling themselves short. All you such inspirations. May God enlarge all your territory." And that's strong, you know, because like our brothers, man, like for real, man, our brothers need to hear this kind of stuff because, like,
and our sisters, our brothers and our sisters,
because
my little cousin, she said that person is me, cousin.
Say that again, though.
I said my little cousin said that person is me, cousin. So yeah, cuz you already know.
Yeah.
Clean house. Don't get rid of them.
Yeah, you got to. Some of the people they be in the house with you, man. Some of the people stay with you, man.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
But if it's your significant other or your spouse, then you have to get that shut up check. Get that first one, and they're gonna shut up. So,
brother, come on now, keep it real now.
Like, take that action, no matter what.
Eddie, we go.
Now, when they say home,
same
you gotta
here's the thing. Like when you thinking about doing this business, and you're not quite, you know, having the, you know, success, you know, up front that you think you have, you know, or you think you need to have, and you know your wife or whoever, your spouse, they're looking at you, you know, with the side eye. That's when you've got to understand that your back is up against the wall, and that's when you've got to come up with a plan, and then you've got to let them know what that plan is. You know, there's nothing worse than somebody that don't have a plan. But as long as you have a plan and you put that plan into action, once you do that, then you'll see the success. And like Eddie said, that shut up check, like, okay, now, how you like me now?
Oh, yeah.
And that's when you have proved yourself. That's real.
Like around the time me and my, just being honest with, by the time me and my wife met, like when we met, I had some things. And midway through when we first met, I lost everything.
Yeah.
But I prayed about it. She knew that, hey, a real one is only going to be down for a little minute.
Exactly.
A real one get back. You know what I'm saying? It's only a matter of time before they come back. But like Tim said, I had a plan. Once the plan was executed and I got myself back together, everything else follows suit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if your significant other, if they're not in agreement, for one, you got to pray and allow them to get an agreement. That's for one.
Right.
But two, once you get yourself together, everything else gonna follow suit. Who gonna hate on somebody who being successful? Who gonna hate on somebody making moves?
Right.
If you ain't making moves, yeah, somebody gonna look down on you. But if you gonna put the plan together and you gonna execute the plan, and the plan is successful and results coming from it, then your spouse gonna follow suit. That's just automatic.
Yeah, that's automatic right there. That's automatic right there.
So if you wonder why they not supporting you, then you need to be making the right decisions. You need to be following suit. You need to be the leader. And if you the man, show that you the man of your household.
Right.
Put things in perspective and put things in place, and the wife gonna follow, because that's what the Bible says. The wife gonna follow.
And just to be real, like as a man, you know, sometimes you're gonna have to take something on the side. You know, you have to do something on the side while you working on yourself, while you developing yourself. Now, the way that we did it has been extreme. I ain't gonna lie. The way we did it was extreme. You know, we had to have utter belief and faith and confidence in what we did. But sometimes you're gonna have to do stuff to kind of get yourself back in position. And then when you get yourself back in position, it takes a plan. It takes a plan, and then it takes action. Once you do that, you're good. But the thing about it is, like you said, bro, you got to pray about it. You know, pray with them and get the release for what you're doing. Because look, they know you better than anybody else. You know what I'm saying? But while you growing, things begin to change. You begin to change. There's a new you. They don't know you from They don't know you the successful real estate investor.
Right.
They ain't who they know. They know you the bumbling fool that had a job working. That's what they know. That's what they know from you. Coming home defeated, coming home depressed, coming home like, oh man, somebody shot my dog. That's what they know of you. So you've got to prove them wrong. You've got to prove them wrong. And that's where you're back up against the wall. That's what that really means, is to have your back up against the wall is, hey, listen, I'm going to do this because I'm going to prove you wrong. And I think that's some of the best motivation in the world. I'm not going to lie,
And excuse us, guys, for going slightly over, man, but, I just feel like people need to hear this,
I know, man.
For another 5-10 minutes,
bro.
You can log off if you ain't feeling what we're saying, but if you guys feeling it, if y'all on Facebook, give us some hearts. If you on Zoom, say, thumbs up or whatever, but
it's gonna help the women and the men.
And also women try to support your man. Give them that boost, man. We already got a battle every time we wake up. So give the man that support and that boost, man, because everybody need it, man.
Thanks for the hearts on Facebook.
Everybody need a boost, man.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely, man. Everybody need a boost.
Yeah,
man, I got me not want to get off the line, man.
Man, I feel like we in church, boy.
I done started it up. Cause I just really want people to get it so bad, man. And guys, you don't, and let me be clear. Like, what we're talking about don't mean you have to develop your mind to say, I need to be a millionaire. A millionaire is not going to be everybody. You don't even have to be that way. Just, I look at success as being happy, being fulfilled. It does not mean you have to be a millionaire. It does not mean that.
Listen,
right.
sometimes it can be, let me just replace my income. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that was my goal. My goal was, hey, let me just replace my income.
Is replacing your income, financial freedom. Financial freedom just means you in a place where all your bills is taken care of. You ain't worried about nothing. You ain't stressing about nothing.
Right.
You living good. You eating good. You go where you want to go. You do what you want to do. Like,
man,
that's happiness. You don't have to be a millionaire. You don't have to be a billionaire. You don't have to be Kim Kardashian. You don't have to be all this social media. What you see on social media, that people, the persona, all that stuff, like that stuff don't mean nothing. Because those same people be struggling. Those same people be committing suicide. You know what I'm saying? You be looking and following those same people, but at the same time, those people be broken inside. Those people don't be fulfilled with inside. You know what I'm saying? Those people be like really, really hurting, and they got to put on in a social eye to make it look like they good. They got this, they got that. But those people be burning and hurting inside. And you, just a simple, regular person like us, who living good, ain't want for nothing, bills paid, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything good in your household, you'll be surprised. Like, y'all living just as good as them people who call themselves millionaires.
Or better,
They're
man.
out here shooting themselves in the head because they stressed, because they depressed. You like, man, they got the money. Like, that's a millionaire, that's a billionaire. But you don't know what's going on in that person's mind. You don't know what type of life they live. You don't know what they done been through. You don't know the type of stress that all that success brings. And sometimes it ain't even about all that. It's just about being happy. Like, give me happiness over money all day. I'm good.
Yeah,
man.
Point blank.
It's a balance, man. Spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally. You got to be balanced. It's not just all the money, because shoot, I was with my ex-wife, we've had plenty of money, but I was miserable in the inside.
Yeah.
The money, man, it's you got to be balanced, man. It's a balance. Don't just think because you got the money, everything's going to be okay because you got the money. No, it's more than that.
OT says stay down till you come up.
That's right.
Yeah, stay down till you come up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, stay down till you come up. That's real talk.
Yeah.
I mean, it's real, man. Because, I mean, again, you just want to be happy. So that's the first thing you need to do is analyze your life. Find out right now what will make you happy. Some people, just traveling will make them happy. Just being able to go where they want to go, when they want to go. Some people, making sure their bills are paid, it just make them happy because they're not stressing about, I got to pay the mortgage. I got to pay my car note. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if that type of stuff is what makes you happy, then the first thing you need to do is how to strategize yourself to be debt free. That's what I did. I said, I don't want no bills. So me and my wife came up with a plan on how we can eliminate our mortgage, how we can eliminate our car notes, like how we can eliminate all that stuff. Because if it all fails and something happens tragically, like, our bills are paid.
Gotta worry about bills, yeah.
Man. You study that stuff that people stressing and and divorcing over like that, like we don't want that to even burden our marriage. You know what I'm saying? So find out the things, write it down, find out the things that's going to bring happiness to you. You know, whether it's taking vacations, whether it's being financially free, whether it's starting that new business that you've been wanting to start, whatever it is, like, make sure that that's a goal of yours. And it starts with, you know, we always talk about it starts with your why. You know, your why will open the doors for you going, like, what I have to do to get to that place of happiness. You know, you have to realize that why.
Lakeisha says bills paid eliminate stress. It sure do.
Absolutely. All these people who stressing over the coronavirus, man, I was sitting here like, man, I can't wait this to get over. Whatever.
I know.
Bills paid, good. And I ain't saying that to brag or nothing, so don't take this the wrong way. But I'm just saying, I see that stuff like ahead of time. Like, you know, when stuff like when the unknown stuff like this come, you got to already be preparing yourself ahead of time to be equipped for this type of stuff. You know, so you don't want to be in a position when tragic stuff happen like this epidemic we going through, you scratching your head trying to figure out like where the next dollar gonna come from, how I'm gonna feed my family. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be that person. You know what I'm saying? Like, be that person when you going through that. You the one helping people. You the one feeding people. You the one, you know, clothing people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to be that person. You don't want to be the person, you know, that's looking for stuff or looking for a handout. Like, don't be that person.
Yeah.
That's why it's so important to have that cash flow too, guys. See, like now, stuff pausing and everybody, you know, some rehabbers can't rehab and some wholesalers can't wholesale right now. You got cash flow coming in, you straight no matter what. That's what I learned from that last crate. Get you some cash flow.
Shout out to Section 8. Keep my
account. Man.
Tim,
I heard you was able on Will to get some of them cheap houses too. I snatched up a couple of them back in 2010 and 11, man.
About 10
grand.
That's about 15 on.
I could not believe they were that cheap, man. I should have bought. I wish I would have bought.
I sold more than I kept too. That's the part.
Me too.
I sold more than I kept.
Me too, man.
But we were just trying to make money, man. We weren't thinking like we thinking now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I say it's a new time, new era. A year or two ago, I was just trying to build capital. I was just trying to make money. I wasn't thinking about no rental property, no residual. I wasn't. Man, that was the last thing on my mind. I was like, man, I need it now. You know what I'm saying? Like, pay me now. You know, like, get all that cash flow stuff. You know,
hey, that's exactly how I felt, man.
I was like, we can do that later. Give me some money now.
Man.
I'm gonna make my money work. That's all I was thinking. I'm gonna make my money work.
Now we back at it. We get another opportunity, man. This is absolutely the best time to get in, guys.
But that's the beauty about real estate. Let me just say this. That's the beauty about real estate. Like, it's never too late. Like, all that stuff we talking about, we missed out on opportunities. They're going to come right back around tenfold. They're going to come right back around. And you're going to be ready. Tim going to have opportunities. He going to be ready. You're going to have opportunities. Everybody listening going to have opportunities. Just be in position to be able to perform. That's all. Be in position to be able to perform. You know, and that might be you may have to leverage a partner or some funding somewhere, or, you know, being in the right relationships around the right people. The opportunities will come. It ain't, you know, that real estate, man, it goes and come. It goes and come. You know, like, opportunities always out there.
The other thing about real estate is just like there's so many different ways to make money in this business. I mean, like you can really, like, once you get past that first deal wholesaling or what have you, and you start kind of really, you know, like you doing that one thing like really, really well, man. Like, you can just like really, really diversify. And then this business, I mean, you don't have to lead this business to make money. Yeah, I mean, you just don't. You just find, like, I like what you say, Eddie. I like how you done pivoted through the whole thing, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it's just so many strategies, man. There's so many strategies.
I just think everybody's goal, whether you choose to do real estate or not, just make it a goal of yours to own some property. You know what I'm saying? Make it a goal of yours. Even if you don't even want to do real estate for a living, just make it a goal of yours to own some property. Point blank. Okay. And like we're gonna talk about Saturday on the 30th. Some of you don't even realize, like, you can own real estate almost with no money, like
no money, no
money,
no credit.
You can own real estate, not rent real estate. Own real estate.
Yeah, no credit.
I'm talking about own some real estate.
Yeah,
it might not be all the way in your name, but you'll control the paper.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what's up. OT said fast slip will be the slow down. We'll go ahead and close us out, man. I know a couple of things we need to talk about.
I don't want to, man.
I know, man. I know. Anybody have another deal he's looking at?
Right.
Man, I gotta go out there, go hang with my daughter. She said I've been working too much, so I gotta tighten up.
Tighten it up, brother. Tighten it up.
I mean, always first, man, after God. So, hey, we definitely, man, appreciate you blessing our community. And look, the funny part about it is we were just talking mindset tonight. You ain't even really put the heat to the flame yet. I mean, you ain't even gave them the heat that you're gonna get on Saturday. Like, we talking about case studies, bro. Like, I really want you to break down a rap deal. Like, I want to see the numbers. I want to see all that. I want to be
break out that whiteboard on Zoom.
I want you to bring the whiteboard out. I want to like break it down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna go back to school, dude. Like, for real.
Oh, yeah.
So I can't wait to Saturday. You know, tonight we just wanted to kind of get to know you, and you brought the heat. Like, if you know Mr. Transaction Engineer, you know this man is a founding man. He's a man of God. He transaction deals. That means when you transaction deals, that means whatever come to you, you're going to make it work. You know, you're going to figure it out. You're going to figure out what strategy that needs to happen for that particular deal, because you can skin a cat so many different ways in real estate. And, you know, so I'm grateful, bro. I can't wait to Saturday, man. You know, we got you. We got my boy, Mr. ATL Wholesaler, the other Mr. ATL Wholesaler. Epps, Anthony Epps, my big bro. Anthony Epps, and then we got Justin Ship and Jacques Pierre from Chaotic Realty. You know, they doing, you know, a lot of creative deals as well, man. I just, it's gonna be school, man. It's like, dude, like, y'all ready to come to school? Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, you're not gonna get this type of information for free, you know. And this man, he got paid courses, so, you know, like, you ain't finna just hear him speaking without, you know, cutting a check, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, make sure you guys be there. We want you guys to learn something that's going to take your life, take your business to another level. Again, when me and Tim bring out the pen and pad, that means you need to be there. Point blank. I'm bringing out the pen and pad. So real talk, I'm bringing out the pen and pad. And if I say that, like, I done heard it all. But if I say I'm bringing out the pen and pad and Tim say it, that means you guys need to be there. So if you already on Zoom, we're gonna use the same link for the meeting. Or you can text WillandTim to 82149. That's WillandTim to 82149. You can text us and the link will automatically come to you. If you're on Facebook, send us an email to reiwholesalersus@gmail.com. That's REI wholesalersus@gmail.com. If you need the link, or if you have a deal. If you got a deal that you got a creative deal, or you got a wholesale deal, or you just got a deal, period. Email us at reiwholesalersus@gmail.com. Help us help you get paid. Help us help you get paid. So send us an email. We'll love to help you. We'll love to assist you in that process. Mr. Transaction Engineer showed you how to follow him. Follow Tim, who is Tim Harvey on Instagram, and Tim Harvey on Facebook. And I'm at Uncle Bill by Houses on Instagram, and William Galloway, my name, on Facebook. We love y'all. We know we went over almost 30 minutes, but it was well worth it. We hope you guys got some value out of it. We're going to do it again. Next Monday, we're going to have Jaquez and Justin, or one or the other. Both of them, one of them or both of them going to be on the next Monday. So you don't want to miss that as well. And then the following Saturday, of course, it's going to be that meetup of the year where we're going to bring the pain. So make sure you guys be blessed. Thanks for all the heart.
Will.
Yes, sir.
Quick thing, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I just found out, I think about a year ago, you Uncle Bill buy houses, man. I've been seeing those signs forever, man.
Hey, man.
Hey, you been in the game.
I said, man, you know, it's so catchy because you don't see nothing like that. So I'm like, who is Uncle Bill buy houses, man? Man, I like that, man.
That's good.
Man, it's all about branding. It's all about branding yourself, man. And I'm glad that, you know, you like it, man, and I appreciate that. I like the Transaction Engineer. You know, honestly, I like that name better than my name. You know, so
thank you.
I appreciate it, man. And man, I'm glad that we brothers, man. I'm glad that we, you know, not only brothers in business, but we brothers in Christ, man. So I'm grateful for the relationship, man. Guys, we'll see y'all next Monday, 8 o'clock, same time. Check the YouTube out. You know, we love y'all. Check the YouTube out. We got
love
plenty
you guys. Y'all have a great night.
Free content. We love y'all. Be blessed. We'll see y'all later. We love y'all. Thanks.
Hey,